Right now, across the United States, there are over 250,000 unsolved murder cases. That's 250,000 families waiting for justice. But here's the chilling part. Some of these cases are closer to being solved than ever before. Thanks to DNA breakthroughs and new investigative technology, the answers might already be within reach. Today, we're diving into some of the most mysterious cold cases that could finally be cracked wide open, maybe even this year. Welcome back to the channel. If you're fascinated by true crime and unsolved mysteries, you're in the right place. Cold cases, murders, disappearances, and crimes that have gone unsolved for years are no longer frozen in time. Technology is breathing new life into these investigations. From advanced DNA analysis to digital forensics, law enforcement has tools today that detectives from the 70s, 80s, and 90s could only dream of. And in some cases, the clues have been sitting in evidence lockers all along, waiting for someone to take a second look. So why are so many cases still cold? The truth is chilling. In many investigations, critical evidence was never collected properly. Witness memories faded. Technology wasn't advanced enough to analyze tiny DNA samples or digital records. And in some heartbreaking instances, investigators were simply overwhelmed with other crimes. Each of these factors created gaps, and those gaps left families searching for answers decades later. But the game has changed. Modern forensic science is solving crimes that once seemed unsolvable. Before we dive into our featured cases, let's talk about a groundbreaking example, the Golden State Killer. For over 40 years, Joseph James DeAngelo terrorized California. But in 2018, investigators used forensic genealogy, comparing crime scene DNA to genealogy websites to track him down. This case proved that no killer is truly safe from justice, and it set the stage for solving hundreds of cold cases. One of the cases that could finally be solved is the 1996 abduction and murder of 9-year-old Amber Hagerman in Arlington, Texas, the girl behind the Amber Alert system. Despite nationwide coverage, her killer was never found. But now, with enhanced DNA testing and newly digitized witness reports, investigators are re-examining evidence with fresh eyes. This is a case that has haunted the country for decades, but hope isn't lost. Then there's the eerie disappearance of the Springfield Three, Susie Streeter, Stacy McCall, and Cheryl Levitt. In June 1992, the three women vanished from their home without a trace. For years, investigators have been baffled, but new ground-penetrating radar technology is being used to search suspicious areas. Could a single clue finally reveal what happened that night? One of the most promising cases is the Delphi murders. In 2017, two teenage girls, Abigail Williams and Liberty German, were found murdered in Delphi, Indiana. Libby's bravery led to a chilling recording of the suspect saying, "Down the hill." That clue shocked the world. For years, tips poured in, but no arrest was made until recently, when Richard Allen was charged with their murders. With new forensic analysis, prosecutors are piecing together evidence that could finally bring justice to Abby and Libby's families. This case shows us that persistence pays off, and no crime is beyond the reach of truth. These stories are heartbreaking, but they also show progress. With each breakthrough, detectives prove that justice doesn't have an expiration date. Families who've waited decades for answers now have hope. Technology is rewriting the rules of investigation, and cases once considered hopeless are now closer to being solved than ever before. Which cold case do you think should be solved next? Let's talk about it in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more true crime investigations, and check out the next video on your screen for even more chilling mysteries. Together, we can keep these stories alive, and maybe, just maybe, help bring justice to the victims.